Hey, Black March Social Club, God bless America. I'm gonna try to do a discussion today about these jeans, and more importantly about jean sizing. Nothing's written down. I'm not a professional. The only thing that qualifies me to talk about the way jeans fit is the fact that I've been wearing them for 47 years. So I have put on everything from the Buddy Lees to Rustlers as a younger kid growing up poor in Texas, to more expensive stuff nowadays. And I've had everything in between. I've had the Levi's and the Lees and the American Eagles. Just all the jeans that you could get from your typical mall type stuff. But now that I'm in this denim Selvedge, thing, now it's about. I think I've done a video before. Now it's about Naked and Famous, and it's about Ironheart denim. It's about all the classics, the Levi's 501s. Unbranded brand is fantastic. I love them. But then you got some free note cloth. You've seen me talk about free note cloth. Some of my favorites right now. But I say all that to say, this is going to be a longer video because we're going to get into some details. One of the things that I struggle with, and maybe it's twofold. Two things are happening at the same time. One, yes, I'm losing some weight, so that's a moving target a little bit. Two, my wife says I have no ass at all. There's a true statement there. And then three, everybody that has ever made a pair of jeans is doing it wildly different from one size to the next. So from one brand to the next, from one fit to the next. Everybody, it's like Common Core math. It's the most ridiculous thing ever that you could not just, it's almost as if we had a standard. What if you had a standard that you could go by and then everybody followed it? But no, you've got things like vanity sizing and I don't know. Just completely random, hey, we're gonna call it a 34, but it's gonna fit like a 36. And then when you wash it, it'll go to a 35. But then when you wear it, it'll jump back to a 37. Bizarre. So what I'm showing you here, if you're gonna get into this world, is your best friend. It's a flexible cloth tape. You can get these on Amazon. I should have linked it, or maybe I will. Maybe I'll figure that out between now and then. Maybe I'll link something and then you can go buy this. But this is your best friend when it comes to buying expensive Selvedge denim. Or, if you're gonna go any of those secondhand Poshmarks or, Depops and Grailed, any of the eBays, most sellers now are measuring things so that despite or I'm going to say irregardless or regardless, I don't know, some English major can correct me, regardless of what size is on the tag, get the measurements so that and the way that it doesn't do you any good if you just know what they're selling you. What you've got to go do is get your favorite pair of jeans, get your favorite shirt, get your favorite t-shirt, your favorite sweatshirt, your favorite button-up shirt, and your favorite pair of jeans, and measure them. That way, when you're looking online, you can look at their sizing guide and you'll know exactly what you're getting. So let me go over here and show you. This is kind of like an unboxing, but I'll tell you, I suck at unboxings because I already take everything out of the box. In this case, it's bam, they're just laid there. So I don't even got no cutting, no dull knife, just laying there. What I've got today is a new pair, or new to me. You guys know I'm all about finding pre-owned, used, thrifted, previously cared for garments. I'm all about looking for a deal. And so I've got some PBJs, which is Pure Blue Japan. I think they're 17 ounce. I'll tell you, I'll get there. This is gonna be a longer video. We're having fun with this. So anyway, I've got some new jeans here, new to me, jeans here. I've got a good fitting pair of Levi 501s, even in that brand, even Levi 501s, they'll be different from pair to pair. So I've got a good fitting pair of Levi 501s that I just, I put on, I like, they're comfortable. They're in some of the videos that you've seen. And then I've got a pair of Buck Masons that this will explain, I don't know, I think Levi's and Buck Mason. This will help me explain the what I call vanity sizing trap that you'll fall into. Feels good, but it's a trap. So anyway, this is kind of a slim fit Buck Mason. So I want to show you, I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to show you how this all looks and how this all works out when it comes to measurement. Now the things that you need to measure on you, if you want to measure yourself, I almost feel like that's not even the best place to start, because 1 inch up or down on your body, it'll make a world of difference depending on how you're shaped. So trying to guess where the jeans are going to ride, trying to guess 100, that's tough. And then not to mention that you have to, if you go around and you get the, if you get the round, then you got to cut it in half. And if your math is garbage, then you're going to screw that up too. So measure your favorite pair. That's the most important thing. If you're getting one thing from this video, write it down. Measure your favorite pair. Done. So let me move this. Let me get you a little bit closer and we'll start measuring and we'll see if I can't show you what I'm talking about. I'm probably going to cut my head off in this. No, this may work. All right, let's start with the Levi's, the 501s. I'm going to move some of my props. So starting with the Levi's 501s. I'm not editing anything, just so y'all know. You're in here with me, we're hanging out, that's how this works. What you're going to do is button these things, lay them flat, and you're going to measure it side to side. Not front back, but side to side. A few friends would get that. So in this case, pulling them, this is a size 36 501. It's 18.5 inches. So if you do the math, that's technically, somebody, math majors, 37 inches. So it says 36 says 36 here. Technically it's a 37, if you measure it that way. Even if you pulled it up and made it, perfect across the top and you pulled it, you're still gonna get that 18.5 inches, 37. I hope I'm doing that math right, because I've made too big of a point about it now. I've said it 3 times. So what you're going to look at though, a lot of these pictures that you'll see is, the front of your jeans, the rise from the crotch to the front is going to be lower. So you're going to see them like this in a lot of photos. And you're going to think in your mind, oh, that'll stretch when it raises up. Don't fall for that. I just showed you that it won't change. So the rise is different on the jeans front to back. So that's why it looks like that. In your mind, ask me how I know, you're gonna go, oh, I can make those work. Don't try it. So anyway, 36, it's actually a 37. Now, a lot of people say, well, that you've stretched them, you've worn them in. Yes, that's how that works. So that's the width, that's the waist. When you're checking the inseam, and sometimes when they draw up, when they shrink up more than they shrink in. I don't know, blue jean magic. When you're measuring for the inseam, you're going from the hem all the way up to the crotch. Now this ought to be pretty simple. These are right at 30 inches. Now they've not been hemmed. They have not been hemmed, but again, the size says 36, 34. It's not 34, it's 30 inches, I just measured it. So that just goes to show you, over years of wear, they'll kind of contract and shrink up. They're a little bit, these are some of my favorite jeans on. They're a little baggy, but, and I have been wanting more slim fit stuff lately. But anyway, when I'm looking at a perfect pair of jeans and I'm trying to figure out what size do I want to wear in the waist, it's this. Now here's the issue I have with a lot of jeans, and it go back to my wife saying I have no ass at all. I don't like jeans. Daughter's going to work. Love you, sweetie. I don't like jeans that fit you in the waist, but then you turn to the side and you got this parachute baggy, slop. So to me, finding a good pair of jeans that actually fits in the top block, which is, yay to yay. Do people say that? Is that an old way of saying it? This is the top block, right? This area here. Finding a set of jeans that fits all the way across your hips, and has been a little tough on me. But again, it's a moving target, and I can accept that. So, Levi's 501s, 36, 34, actual measurements after wear, 37, 30. Here's these Buck Masons, and I'm saving the PBJs for last because they're new to me. And at some point in time, I'll knock out an actual video of wearing them. Buck Masons, standard jean, standard fit. You see that? Love Buck Mason. I've said it before, love Buck Mason. These tend to be, they're like 14 ounce, I think they used to say it, and some of them they say it. It's like a 14 ounce denim that's been washed. And so it's a little bit, again, they've kind of got that soft, not selvagey feel, but they are selvage. You can see that? So really love these jeans. They are they're a 34 on the tag. So let me show you. Sorry about the sniffles. So I'm gonna button them. These are button fly, standard fit, 34. And they are 18.5 inches wide at the top, at the waist. So they are actually 37 as well. Math majors, check me again, but it hasn't changed since last time. So 34 is a 37. Here's a 36, that's a 37. You can see Levi's has less of a vanity size than Buck Mason in this case. They're going wild with it. They will make you think that you look like Brad Pitt when really you're Chris Farley squeezing into those things. But I'm okay with it because I get to go buy 34s. I feel good about myself when I do that, hence the name vanity sizing. Now, I want to say these are 34, 34 in the inseam. I do have them cuffed. That's how I like to wear them. And they are 32 on the inseam. So with the cuff, yeah, they'd be 34, 34. So in this case, they have not shrunk up on the length. They're just 3 inches bigger in the waist. Not complaining. Love these jeans. You just got to know what you're getting, and you got to know who you're buying it from. That said, these jeans are fixing to go in the not wearing as much anymore pile, just because they're getting a little bit too baggy in this region, in the asshole region. Hashtag no ass at all. So these right here, that's 2 different examples of 2 different manufacturers, 2 different brands, wildly different. Now for the PBJs. So let me tell you a little bit about these. First of all, these are their super slubby. There's an SLB 019 is the I don't know, you call them model number? I don't know what you call it in jeans, but SLB 019. And when I say super slubby, God almighty, they look so good. I mean, they look, can you get the slub? Can you see that? Super sexy pair of jeans. Yeah, I mean, I use the word sexy a lot when I'm talking about clothes. Whatever. Details on the pocket. These are a 38. So if you can see that, these are a 38. PBJs, they always have this little feather. It's kind of their trademark. Nice, kind of a thin leather patch, but is a leather patch. So let me lay these up here, and we're gonna find out if I have ordered the wrong size. So I've already told you that my favorite fitting pair of jeans in the waist are 37s. One of my second favorite fitting pair of jeans, 37s. And these I'm laying here. And they are just under 37. They're probably about 36 and a half. That should be perfect. That's what I've been looking for, is something just a little bit smaller, not going all the way. I can't go one size down just yet. I don't want to do that just yet. I still want to be comfortable. One thing that you do when you're getting into the Selvedge thicker jeans, these are 17-ounce denim. One thing that you have to be aware of when you're doing that is it's not like your typical American Eagle spandexy, men's yoga pants. They're those kind of jeans, you put them on and you feel good and you feel like you're a track star, because you can do the splits in them, but they tend to look like, give it a week or two and a few washes and they look like bacon collar all over them. These 17-ounce denim jeans, and I've shown you several before, pretty much anything 14, 15 ounce and above. You get into the 22-ounce, 21-ounce, 25-ounce, oh my God, there is no stretch. It's non-existent, and that's good because you want jeans. I'm not cutting that out. I'm showing you all that. You want these jeans to kind of feel like they're protecting you. You love, take my word for it, you love being inside. Joke there. So, 36 and a half inch on the waist. These have they've got a twist in the leg. I'm okay with that. It's just the way they're laying, the way they have laid. So, measuring the inseam now, I don't remember what they called out, but they're 33 inches. I want to say these are going to be perfect. These are going to be perfect. I would not have known that without a tape measure like this. So again, guys, if you're taking any notes, one of the best things you can buy if you're going down this rabbit hole is a good cloth tape measure. And the Blackmore Social Club, ours is black. Go figure. You guys be blessed. I have talked for 19 minutes about blue jeans. It won't be the last time. Maybe next time you see me, I'll be wearing these and I'll call them out and I'll show them to you. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate everybody watching. I'm genuinely excited to do this kind of stuff. It's fun. And I appreciate y'all spending your time with me. Be blessed. Talk soon.